Just a glimpse of your smile. I was captured, lost in your eyes, feeling so raptured. You came into my life like a fresh
Hey
breeze.
loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name's Ira, and this week I did a lot. The week that I'm talking about, as in this vlog. I got my hair done in the vlog and my hair is out, so that tells you how long I have taken to get to the point where I'm even editing this vlog. But that is a different topic for a different day. I went to brunch with my friend and a soccer game that I attended for my son. You know, it was just everything as usual. But in this particular vlog, this week was really rough for me because I was coming off of not having uploaded my fourth vlog, which if you look at my channel, you'll see that there's a big gap between vlogs 3 and 4. And so I was just feeling really bad about the whole thing. And it took me a while to get out of that funk and really get back on track. But here I am back. Come spend the week with me. Hey loves, happy Thursday. I am really excited today because I'm going to get my locks retwisted by a new loctician. I heard about her through a family friend, and I'm really excited because I have a few locks that need some work. And what I have learned from having my locks for a year is that my hair needs moisture, and it needs someone who's going to do a little bit more than just retwist it. So I booked a conditioning, a steam, I booked all the good things. This week has been a lighter week with filming just because I was getting a little bit burned out, setting up angles and doing different things. And then I was behind, and baby Frankie had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Frankie got 3 shots and he was really cranky and he was pretty upset. And then I was having anxiety over going to a new pediatrician, and I'm really excited because it's a Black male pediatrician who has years and years of experience, because that was a big deal to me. Yeah, the week has been pretty quiet. I work from home for most of the week, and I am and I'm talking about it so that I can hold myself accountable, but I was supposed to do a photo shoot, a DIY photo shoot for myself, so that I could, do one for my birthday. And I was like, okay, let me practice with a practice shoot first before I do anything else. The practice shoot, mind you, there was supposed to be a practice for the practice. So the practice shoot is actually supposed to be like headshots, and I don't want to book a place because I don't know how good these photos are going to turn out, number one. But I was going to do it during golden hour in my apartment, by the couch that is facing the sliding door. So today, after I get my hair retwisted, I need to stop at Sephora and get some more setting powder. I was going to try Huda Beauty. I forgot the name of it. I always use Laura Mercier, or Mercier, I don't know how you say it, but I always use that one, and I mean, it's done pretty good. I don't really have any real complaints, but I want to see if this Huda Beauty one is good too. I've just really been trying to think outside the box and enjoy the process of vlogging and thinking about where I want my channel to go, and I like it. I was really afraid at first because obviously being perceived is difficult. But after uploading my 3rd vlog, I mean, it is what it is. Perceive me. At this point, I wouldn't say I don't care, but it doesn't make much sense to care. You know what I mean? I have been keeping up with my workouts, which I'm grateful for, because when things get busy, it can be really hard. And that's another thing. Vlogging your life is all good and well until it debilitates you to do something. You want to record your workout, but you don't want to do the same angles and the same stuff. And so it definitely is a learning process, and I think that the more you do it, the better you get at it. I did have to tell myself no vlogging this week, my workouts, because it was literally stopping me from working out. So there's that. I did start taking creatine because I did some research, and I saw that it does help with your body and cognitive function, especially during your menstrual cycle. So I'm really excited to see what the effects from that are. I'm seeing progress. I'm so excited. My back rolls are slowly shrinking. My shoulders and bra area is getting slimmer and more trim. I do see a big difference in my arms, especially because of how shirts fit, the sleeve. So the sleeve isn't as tight anymore. So I'm really excited about where it's going. All right, y'all. I still got 15 miles to go. I was recording and I was not recording. So I made it here. I am going to put some lotion on, and then I am going to call Jean and let him know I made it. Hey, I made it to the place. It was long. It was a long ride. I'm hoping that the experience is worth it. Love you too. I will. Okay, bye. Anyways, I will see you guys after my appointment, and hopefully I love the way my hair looks. Really enjoyed my experience at this new place. I didn't want to record because it is her house, so I didn't know how comfortable she would be with the new client recording, so I did not do that. But it was an excellent experience. While I was there, I did start watching The Pit. Well, I saw one episode of it when it first came out, but I never really got into it. One thing that she explained to me was that The Pit, every season, every episode is literally only 1 hour of the shift. And in that perspective, like that's a lot to be happening in one shift, okay? How many people done had to be intubated, trached, or whatever that is? I mean, it's a lot of things happening in that 1 hour. When I got back to the car, it was 103 degrees inside the car. I put the AC on and it's 97 degrees inside the car. So I made it back home and I am getting ready to put my makeup on. I was able to stop at Sephora. Y'all, this thing is literally having by the seat of my pants, I promise. So I stopped at Sephora. I got some new setting powder, I got a new primer, and I got a lip pencil because the one that I've been using is pretty dark. I'm used to using Chestnut by MAC, and I had one a brand new one that I bought and I lost it somewhere. So I'm using something that's like it, but is not it. But the lady showed me in the store, I don't know if y'all can see this mark on my hand, but it's pretty much faded now, but it's something like this. So I'm hoping that, it works. Anyways, I do like my hair. It looks really good. She did a really great job. It doesn't look too tight. Usually my edges are pulling like right here, and it doesn't look too tight. I did lose some edges in the process of some of my other retwists, but most importantly, this smells so nice. I love the smell of the oil that she used. So anyways, I'm gonna go put my makeup on. I have to charge my DJI and I have to charge my phone since that is what I'm using to take the pictures. So I won't be able to record me putting on the makeup, but I will definitely come back for the photo shoot session. Good morning. So I had these grand plans of taking a photo shoot, and I did do some photos, but I went to get my hair done, so Jean was home with the baby, and then he went to the gym, and I had the baby, and I was trying to put my makeup on, and Frankie's a good boy, but he was hungry, and it was like 6. I was hoping for golden hour, and golden hour never happened. The light remained cool, and it just went from like bright to dark. There was no golden hour. So I brought out my light and I used the warmest setting that it had, and I took a few photos. Depending on how I feel, when I'm editing it, I might throw a few of the photos up right here. But I was really upset at how the pictures turned out, because I feel like the outfit I wore was not it didn't flatter me that well. And then on top of that, I did not realize how big I have gotten over the past 4 years. I haven't really noticed. I just been eating and enjoying my life. But I have gotten significantly fluffier than I have been previously. And so I was comparing my photos that I took yesterday to some of the photos that I took like a while ago, like in 2019. And they were drastically different. And I feel like there's like a confidence lacking, and there's just like a lot happening, and I want to force myself through the process. But I understand that ultimately I'm not the girl or woman I was in 2019. I am Ira from 2026. And I have new experiences, and I have healed in certain ways, and certain insecurities have been, brought to light, but I am evolving every day. So I was pretty bummed out for the rest of the afternoon, and I just I cooked dinner. I kind of just was down in the dumps the whole evening, and I was dreading today specifically because I feel like when I'm not feeling that great and I go to the office, my day will just not be great. But for some reason, I woke up this morning and I was determined to have a good day. I just woke up, I started, getting things together. I put my makeup on, and I actually do like it. I've been playing with blush a lot, and I actually do love blush. I did try 2 new different products. So I tried the One Size Blurring Primer and the Huda Beauty Easy Baked Pressed Setting Powder. I love setting powder because, when you do that highlight under your eyes, you always want to make sure that it's very bright. But I feel like Laura Mercier is very loose and just all over the place. Their powders are really good, but it's just not that great. Like, it's just not a great setting powder to want to preserve your powder. You're going to end up spilling powder everywhere and be upset when it runs out really fast because, I mean, you can't really get that powder back. So I also lost my MAC chestnut lip liner, but baby, this Makeup Forever brown liner that I don't even know the color, I will, when I'm editing, I will insert the color right here. That, first of all, it's very smudge proof. It is drying to an extent, so you got to make sure like you don't have any chapped lips. So what I do is before I am putting my makeup on, I put Vaseline, the lip therapy Vaseline on my lips. And then when I'm about to liner and gloss or liner and lipstick on, I will put my plumping, I think it's by Too Faced, but it's a plumping lip gloss like serum. And I digress. In my office, we are moving to another suite, or to another floor. So there's some like packing up that we have to do. I'm realizing that the way that I film is sometimes not compatible with the way I want the scenes to look. So I've been taking a break from like recording myself at home just because I was starting to get burned out. Like, I give the lady beauty vloggers, the women who do the vlogging for their, fashion, their life, yeah, etc. I give them such props because telling a compelling story about your life is really difficult. And I know you guys might be like, yeah, like you're talking about vlogging too much. We don't want to hear it. Well, I'm a new vlogger and I'm talking about it because I feel like I will get better at this. And when I get better at it and someone comes to my channel and they're like, oh, she looks like she has it like all together, I hope that they go back and watch my videos at the beginning and see that no, I did not have it all together. I did not know everything that I was doing. And most days I was faking it until I made it and I felt unsure. But you don't learn from not doing anything. You learn from putting yourself out there, doing something, taking the footage that you are able to record and just doing something with it. I do need to drink water. I have my water here, but I haven't been drinking it. All right, y'all. I made it to work. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna. All right, it's not too bad. I made it to work. I'm using my phone light as a light because I left my light at home. Anyways, I'm here, and I just want to say that soca music will literally bring you to life. Every time that you are struggling, soca music will bring you right back to life. There is a song by this guy, Teddy St. John. It's called Allez, Allez, and he's just like, put all your troubles behind you, brush it off, wash it off, dust it off. Basically don't let nobody or nothing get you, especially if you picked a path that you know is going to be very difficult. Just keep pushing forward. You got it. And that's what I'm taking into this Friday. Y'all, so that brunch food was so good. I have never had French toast like that. So the French toast was gooey on the inside, but on the outside it was really crunchy. Apparently it was like walnuts that they had dipped the bread in, and then that part was really crunchy. So the place that we went to was called Hyde Social, and it was for my best friend's god sister's birthday. So it wasn't something that I could not that I couldn't, but I didn't want to. I wanted to be respectful. And so I didn't record much except for the food and us walking into the restaurant. But the food was so good. At least the French toast was. The French toast was good and the brunch burger was really good. And the thing about this place is that it is bottomless. So we did the bottomless, and then it was like unlimited plates as well. I think for everything, it was like $45, something around there, $45. But y'all, I went to that brunch on a Saturday, and the next day, which was Sunday, I was supposed to upload my vlog. But at 33, there was no amount of electrolytes. I had a headache. I felt queasy the whole day. It was just not great. I'm not too sure, but it was a doozy. Like, I was supposed to go ahead and finish editing, and I did not do that. You will hear that a lot in my vlog. So if you're tired of hearing that, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm new to this. And so I set deadlines for myself, and then I don't keep them because obviously life happens. And then it's just really hard to like get into the groove of things and just like go back to editing. I decided to take it easy for the rest of that day, and I just like sat on the couch, vegged out, and watched anime. So I'm gonna be real with y'all because that's what I do here. I was supposed to really just lock in and edit that week, but I was still trying to film the vlog, and it's really hard. Well, another vlog, because like as you record and then you have the footage, then you edit, and then so on and so forth. So I was supposed to really lock in and edit, and then I was just like, no, I'm gonna keep recording, and I wasn't taking any breaks. My mental health was like suffering, and then I have to work, right? So, and I have things to do for my job that require me to like really be present. And so I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this vlog uploaded. So then I just like sat there and I didn't do anything. And I'm like, Ira, get up, go edit. And then I would just like sit there and be like, and so eventually I kind of didn't pick up the camera for a couple of days. And I was like, if I'm not vlogging, then I'm not editing. And I just got in this really stubborn headspace, and I didn't do anything for a couple of days. But I was encouraged after, talking with my mom and talking with a few of my close friends, and they were just like, give yourself some grace, like you're new at this, and like people have to start from somewhere, and so just give yourself grace. And I think like you're gonna hear me talking about that a lot, giving myself grace, and that people have to come from somewhere, because it might seem really redundant to y'all, the viewer, but as a new vlogger, it is very scary to be putting your heart and soul into the recordings and the editing, and then maybe 2 people like your video, maybe. There's a lot of like rejection, I don't know what they call it, but like rejection that comes into that. And then you have to like tell yourself, well, this is not indicative of my worth. This is just how it is right now. It's not me being not worthy or me not being interesting enough. It's just like I haven't reached my audience and I haven't found my people yet. And so I was just in a really negative headspace after having missed my deadline twice. I missed my deadline because, mind you, that was Easter, and by the time you guys are getting this vlog, it's May. So it's been almost a month that I have not recorded and uploaded any content. So not recorded, but I haven't uploaded any content. So that was really hard, but I did take some time to rest, and I was still putting myself together every day, or at least when I could. And I was still very actively trying to upgrade my wardrobe and things like that. So I wasn't just not doing anything. I just wasn't doing the thing that I felt like counted the most. And I feel like that's where you can really get in your head and really leave your potential. So I went and I got my hair done, and I went to a new loctician, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I have since taken it out because, like I said, I'm recording this to put together with the footage that I recorded all those weeks ago. So I've taken it out since, and I love how it looks taken out. It's not sticking up all over the place. And she did not use gel, which I love her for. She had a wall full of oils that smelled all kinds of ways, and I picked the coconut shea butter one. I think next time I'm gonna try jasmine because I really do like the smell of jasmine. But I might pick lavender because I love lavender more than I love jasmine. But anyways, I digress. It was a great experience, and it was great to do that for myself. Getting your hair done is really, really good. And what with all that was going on that week and feeling so out of it, it was what I needed. It was the pick-me-up that I needed to really feel good and get myself back on track. And then I messed around and got my eyebrows done too. So thank y'all for spending the week with me. It was a lighter week. There was not that much that happened. I lied. it's not that much happened, it's that I didn't record a lot of it. But thanks for spending the week with me, and thank you for watching. I have some exciting things coming soon. I'm still kind of figuring out what they are, but I do have some exciting things coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos that come out. And once again, I appreciate you all, and thank you for watching.
I was captured, lost in your eyes, feeling so raptured. You came into my life like a fresh breeze. Now my heart's dancing to a brand new beat. From the moment we met, I felt the electricity. Your touch ignites a fire.